It is precisely that time, and we should be live, which is good. I'm hoping we're live, because I've been duped before, just once before, but it happened. But yeah, we are back for our Thursday edition of Davey Fumbles through Dishonored 2. And we're gonna keep going through the campaign as soon as I get confo that we are indeed live and on the internet. We are indeed live and on the internet. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna jump in. Oh, shit. This is the wrong game. I forgot. I made a boo-boo. This is farther than we should be. So as soon as this horribly long loading screen gets done with, we're gonna have to back out and fix this. It wouldn't be a Squashy Davey live stream without a hiccup or two. Certainly wouldn't be a Treblechin Entertainment live stream without a hiccup or two. Okay. Wrong game. Quit game. Back to main menu. Oops-a-daisy. Oops-a-doodle. Press any button. Campaign. Load. Dat one. Yeah. Okay. Now things can get up and running. Both of them. Yeah, I played a little bit of the game last night, and because I've been doing both characters side by side, sort of. Like, when I'm not streaming, I'm playing as Corvo on my own thing. Also low chaos. And, I'm really glad I did this time in particular, because
welcome back.
This mission that I'm about to do, let's just say it would have taken me about 100 years if we were doing it
so much better just
for the first time here live, because the low chaos thing was a little bit confusing for my tiny baby brain. But I also did find out that we do not in fact need to buy that rewire tool. We're gonna whip our way up her.
It's not common knowledge, but traveling by ship horrifies me. It's unnatural. The ocean is a malignant force. Exists to
Away
drive us
or
mad
her.
and drag us down deep, where our skin and organs turn to jelly and our bones settle in the muck. For those poor fools who make their trade on the waters, I wish them luck. Serconis is a land of tall timber, fierce winds, and deep silver mines.
I'm pretty sure that voice is the Kingpin from Daredevil on Netflix. Fun fact. Anybody cares about that? There's a lot of sort of famous people in the cast for this game, and they're there was for Dishonored 1 also, like, there were actors from, like, AMC shows and stuff. Like, one of the actors from Mad Men was in Dishonored 1, among a few others that I cannot recall. Oh, fucking Michael Madsen was in Dishonored 1. Michael goddamn Madsen was in that game. I fucked up. That's what we call a fuck up in my country.
They may just flash it.
You heard? What's going on here? What's going on here?
But yeah, we got the guy who plays the Kingpin on the Netflix Daredevil series. We got the gentleman behind Oswald Cobblepot on Gotham, which whether or not you like whether or not you like Gotham, that guy's pretty good. And Rosario Dawson's in here too. She's Megan.
This one's carrying
I fucked up bad. I fucked up real bad.
She won't go anywhere.
She's dead.
But my only complaint really is they're not doing particularly great jobs, like with the exception of I'm sorry, I'm not good with names on here, but with the exception of the guy behind Oswald Cobblepot on Gotham, who plays the Outsider in this game. He does a pretty good job here in this video game, but Rosario Dawson, she's kind of wooden a little bit in here. And the guy who plays Corvo is kind of meh. Which we won't be experiencing as much of that in this playthrough as I am on my own playthrough, but still. Could be better.
There always will be. The way of the world is rot. They fall apart. You squeeze out every drop of wine.
And he's like from Bethesda's voice actor stable, so like they're not particularly known for having the best and brightest when it comes to voice acting at their disposal, except for like their guest stars that show up, like Patrick Stewart's in Oblivion. Malcolm McDowell is in Patrick Stewart and Sean Bean are in Oblivion. Malcolm McDowell and somebody else, I think, is in Fallout 3. Who's in Skyrim? Crispin Glover. Not Crispin Glover. God. Christopher Plummer. Crispin Glover's a different person. Christopher Plummer is in Skyrim. He's one of the main graybeards. Alright. So we can get down. We can get down here. How did I do this before? Okay, went over here. Wait for him to turn around.
I'm hungry.
Whip over here. And take a ride on the wild side. I almost said Crispin Glover was in... God. I'm wretched.
I can see Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
Okay. This level is... Not this part of this level, but this building, once I get to it, is fucking hell. I mean, it's super cool.
I just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home.
It's a super cool level, but man. If you recall from
Something would happen around here.
the previous stream,
Just some little bit of excitement once in a
we're
while.
going in to do away with somebody who is in the process of creating an army of super spooky steampunk robots, which are for sure the worst. And there are a few of those super spooky steampunk robots that we will encounter. And let me just say, they're a little bit less than fun to deal with. Okay, there's a way. Oh wait, I remember. I did this weird workaround thing over this way. Oh, but I also upgraded my distance on my teleport. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach that. Oh. But the dope, nope. That wasn't going to work. Just didn't work. Okay, so I did upgrade my distance on my teleport as Corvo. So I may not be able to perform that particular action. However, if I can find a rune, I might be able to make it so I can perform that particular
Just
action.
gotta watch my own back.
Ooh, that's good. Need some of that mystical elixir. Mystic elixir. This is locked, right? Yeah. Wait a minute. I did, however, achieve a new power last time. So I can crawl through these vents. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is dope. I'm spooky as shit. Yeah, that fucking rules. Alright. When the rules don't make sense to you, but make your own. Okay.
Family stung to death. So disfigured. Bloodfly nests all around.
Don't see me.
Someone there?
Hey, who is? Hey, who is?
That's the one downside about the whip.
No use running. Wait for my order.
Let me show you how I got my
Use your distance.
The
He's dangerous.
ghosty grappling hook that Emily has is you do still physically exist as you move through the air.
Die! Die already! Puppy dance! You can't see outsiders, Harry! Take it away! What's going on here?
Yeah.
It'll be that sadistic crown killer.
With Corvo's blink ability, you can just move from one place to another, and they might hear something, but they won't see your dumb ass flying through the air. But with Emily, they can see your dumb ass flying through the air. Up there. I think that might be. God damn. God damn, I hate these things. They make just the worst noises.
Like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Which probably means they're effective or some shit like that, but no. Fuck you. You shouldn't have made them. They're bugs and they're gross. Okay, can I reach down there? No, I cannot. I can't reach down anywhere. Reach down there. There we go. Good. Good. Yeah, this is the route that I took as Corvo. But the other way was really cool when I turned into the Shadow Beast and just slid through the vents like Solid Snake. Alright.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kieran Jindosh.
Oh, you will. I'm determined. Man, last time we had just whole mess of viewers, and today we got zip.
All right, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
Pro tip. Eliminate Jindosh first. Well, maybe not, because I did it one way, alright, and
Who would build something like this, and why?
that way was a little bit challenging.
One of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. No, come up this way. That way is for you.
Okay, never mind. Those robots come out anyway. Okay, never mind.
In the end, you'll be stretched out in my laboratory. Eventually, I'll pry apart all your
I didn't.
secrets. I'll make a study of it.
Okay. Although, if you eliminate Jindosh first, you only have to sneak by those robots once. And I will say, that is an advantageous position to put yourself in. Okay. So I guess she's not on that patrol path just yet.
Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear.
Creepy to know they might be listening to us. Can they
Get my ass up
understand
here.
what we're saying?
No. No more than an audiograph machine can.
She gonna walk through that doorway. There's another gentleman. There's the gentleman.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Alright. Oh shit! No, 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 no.
Seek to pilfer from my home. Wish me harm. My assessment chamber has plenty of room for new test subjects, and you'll be in good company. Since the infamous inventor Anton Sokolov is there now,
Please get me underneath there, Jesus.
to my amusement.
Alright. I think I'll just kill rats. This is down for rat killing.
Suspect for detection registered.
Fuck.
What was that?
Aristocratic profile.
Let's go!
What soldiers deal with here.
Fucking. Restart from checkpoint. Could have gone better. Let's just say.
So be it. In the end, you'll be stretched out in my laboratory.
Where the fuck am
Eventually,
I?
I'll pry apart all your secrets. I'll make
Oh.
a study of it.
They grow well here and make a pretty penny selling off the bad ones. Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out.
It's always disappointing when you reload a checkpoint and all of a sudden you have no recollection of where you are.
No more than an audiograph machine can.
Fuck me. It's gonna... Fuck! Jesus.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Alright. Down on the ground. Hmm. Nah. Okay. So she's patrolling over this way. Show yourself.
I always have a use for those who seek to pilfer from my home or who wish me harm. My assessment chamber has plenty of room for new test subjects, and you'll be in good company, since the infamous inventor Anton Sokolov is there now, residing comfortably, much to my amusement.
Did that thing just kill the man? Did the man get zapped? That's not supposed to happen. That's not right.
I sense your movements. I know where you are.
Okay.
I love to sit there, smoking and sketching out new ideas.
So,
You encountered my arc pylon. The electrical discharge from my clockworks makes these obsolete, but I keep this one out of nostalgia for Sokolov's dated designs.
that's better than the other way.
I must admit, I'm quite curious about you. You've made it farther than most.
Most people are happy just doing a job.
The worst thing about this kind of game is when you think you're in a totally great hiding place, and then you realize, oh wait, these walls are like transparent. That happens a lot with these elevators. Because these, the shaft above the elevator does not hide you as well as you think it probably should. Or as well as I think it probably should. Also, there are some bugs regarding this, walking through the hatch situation.
You might think you're going to elude my clockworks, but you'll only end up teaching me. adding to my studies.
Sounds like the clockworks haven't caught our intruder yet.
Give him time. Between those things and the room transformations, there's no chance whoever it is will make it this far into the mansion.
Heh. I'm here, though.
I've got to get back to Dunwall. I feel so bad. Haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
You can tell he's no good, just by looking at his shoes.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. You gonna head that way. I'm gonna knock her out with a dart. And then I'm gonna knock him out with my brawn. Alright. They're just gonna take a nappy poo on the couch. After I loot them, of course. Yes.
Should begin scouting the vicinity.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit!
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Oh, dog. That's horse shit. Goddamn. Goddamn spooky scary.
Playback for combat protocols. Hold on. Quarry lost.
Spooky scary steampunk robot. Doesn't like it when glass gets
All the
broken.
way down.
For termination of search. Oh, I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Do you feel pride? Anticipation?
I've never been proud before. Maybe anticipation. I think I feel anticipation.
In this place, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
Man, if only there was a way to control the elevator from the shaft above it. Gosh, that would be swell.
Coming next, stranger. Okay, the machine is registered.
Damn it, no I'm not. Man. This bit is much easier. This bit is much easier with the teleport ability. Fuck you, dog. Holy shit. I guess it's fine.
At last, stranger, you found me. You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die.
Kieran Jindosh.
Okay. So, this bit's a little bit tricky, because if you want to do low chaos, which is low kill, I'm not trying to do no kill because sometimes you just accidentally end up killing somebody and it's just frustrating as hell. So we're not gonna try that, but if you're trying to do low chaos, what you gotta do is you gotta knock some bitch out. And they're them two clockwork soldiers that can see. They literally have eyes in the back of their heads. So if you hit them up with a sleepy dart, that'll take care of one aspect. You've got the man unconscious. But you do still have those clockwork soldiers, and getting him carried around with them walking around is a little bit, let's say, difficile. So, what you can do is use some of your lethal weapons to attack their head. And if you attack their head enough, they cannot see you anymore. They can still hear you, but they cannot see you. Which, not being able to see you is enough.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
But I fucked up. But if you knock out both their heads, they can't see you. You can go over, grab dude bro, and do what you need to do. Which, when I did it, took me a minute. Because understanding what exactly you're supposed to do is a little bit challenging. Or at least it was for me.
This playback indicates some detection without certainty.
My only thing with these robots is why the fuck would you have the robots say in your voice what their actions mean? This protocol indicates detection without certainty.
The machine has lost its quarry.
Okay. So they are both headless gentlemen now. Still dangerous. But not indomitable. Where did he go? There he is. Okay. So you come down here in the lab and you're like, what the fuck?
This thing?
Can I do? You see this thing. The character is like, what is this thing? You play the audio graph.
Once the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. In your prime, the most sought-after painter in all the Empire. My hero in younger days. Now, my puppet.
If you're going to use this inelegant-looking device against me, get on with it, Jindosh. Though I'm not sure what you hope to accomplish. I must admit to feeling a bit of professional curiosity as to the function of the apparatus.
Patience, friend, patience. The sequence of events is important. You'll come to understand my electroshock machine, but when? Before or after that light leaves your eyes? And where does it go when it disappears? Who will tell me that?
Has anyone ever never loved the sound of his own voice as much as you do, Kieran. Perhaps the device could tell us that.
No, sadly, it cannot. But what it can do is take from you the thing you love the most. Your precious intellect. If you won't agree to collaborate on the next clockwork prototype, I'll use the device on that brain of yours, Sokolov.
I refuse. If I'm to be a drooling idiot, at least I won't be bothered by any more of your rambling theories.
What cruelty is this? With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh.
Oh, man. So, in case you didn't catch that, the machine fries your fucking brain. So, our need to get rid of Jindosh is to stop him from developing these clockwork machines and mass producing an army of the spooky, scary steampunk robots. So, instead of killing him, we can just make him not know anything anymore. Which is like a lot of Dishonored's no-kill options, is kind of a fate worse than death a little bit.
The other lab machines are draining away too much electricity.
Okay, so the deal here is we need to free up enough electricity to make it so we can run the electro device. So, here we have how many units of power every bay would take up. So we've got our Bay 1 controller here, and we're going to use the thing that uses up the least amount of electricity, which is the anatomy platform. And then we've got the Bay 2 one over there. And we'll use the one that uses up the second least amount of electricity, which is the optics platform. As soon as the anatomy platform is getting done, pulled up. And then you wait for all these things to happen. My issue the first time was that I didn't understand that there were two platforms, so I pulled up the anatomy platform as soon as I figured out the power situation. And I'm like, why isn't it working? It should only be taking up one thing. And then it's like, there's two platforms. After I looked at my clues, it's like there's two platforms. I'm like, oh, where's the second platform? Is it like underneath there? I went searching underneath. That's just like a maintenance area. There's nothing underneath there. Blah 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 blah. It took me like 1,000 minutes. That's not that long. It took me a very long time. No, that is a while. 1,000 minutes. It didn't take me 1,000 minutes.
I'll give you anything you want. Stop! Don't do this! So much will be lost. An age of advancement.
Too bad it had to come to this, Jindosh.
And now Jindosh is no longer our problem.
And if I combine the acid against a copper plate, what does it do?
Okay.
I knew that.
Now we just need to go get Anton Sokolov.
But it's gone.
Let me get up here, you goddamn game. Okay, that was the suboptimal situation. Son of a bitch. The one time the teleport ability is just so much better than the grappling ability. There are other instances. I feel like Emily is more well-tuned for a high chaos run, is what I'm kind of getting based on the handicaps that her different powers present. Because Corvo's got that teleport ability that you can just move from one place to another and no one can see you between the two places, whereas with this locomotion ability you are visible as you move from one place to another. And there are a lot of powers in her repertoire that make you better at killing, essentially. In particular, that shadow walk thing. Yeah, it makes you stealthier, but it also, I think with a later ability, but whatever, makes you be able to rip fuckers in half. Okay, so in this challenge we have to enter a labyrinth with one of the clockwork soldiers. I wish I had more than one. Shit! Actually, you know what? We're gonna take a quick field trip back. This is where we need to go. Make no mistake about that. But we're gonna take a quick field trip back because there are two things that we forgot in the laboratory. Oh. There's bullets. Are there crossbow bolts? No. Nope. Well. Nope. That's a papier. Yeah. Two things we forgot in the laboratory. There's a rune, and the weapons platform has some stuff on it. I.e. crossbow bolts and bullets and smoke bombs and all sorts of fun stuff. So we're gonna bring up the weaponry platform. But on the anatomy platform there is this rune, which is good. We'll take that. Chew it. But I would say, if anyone, for whatever reason, is watching this series for pro tips, I would definitely say on this particular mission, do the assassination target first, and then rescue Anton, because not only I thought it was because those robots wouldn't show up, but that's not exactly the case. But still, you can get to this area where you can open up this bridge back to the exit, which is real handy, instead of having to go back through where there were a bunch of guards. But, you know, if you killed all the guards, if you're one of the people that kills people, if you killed all the guards, that's not a problem. Hey, Alex. I'm glad you're here. I've just kind of been sitting here talking to myself. Ugh. Actually, were there even any crossbow? Okay, there were. It's fine. It's fine that you're late. You're my first viewer today. Even though you were late to the party, you were still first. Nah, but, yeah, if you're trying to be stealthy, I'd say do the assassination first, and then do what I'm about to do. Whether the assassination means doing the low chaos thing that I did, or killing the man, you still have that avenue to the exit open to you in a convenient place. If you do that first. But if you kill a bunch of people, then I guess you don't have to go past any guards anyway. Some people play this with the
Someone's been beaten by one of my machines.
I got killed. I got killed bad. Some people play this game with the assumption that no one will notice if there's no one left to notice, which certainly works, but there's gonna be fucking rats everywhere. I'ma be pissed if... Okay, good. Well, nope. Fuck. Okay, I'm not going back. I'm just gonna try and deal with Mr. Robot the indirect way.
Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration speed. Adapting to layout. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by.
Fuck. One thing I don't like about this section of the game, which I love this section of the game. It's pretty cool. But one thing I don't like is that you have to stand on the button until until the
alternative tactical mode.
until the walls
Machine has lost
finish
its quarry.
going up or down, which, yeah, adds to tension, but it's also a pain in the ass.
Extending exploration of the area.
Where the fuck? Okay, you're still in there.
Continue search.
You're trapped in there. But I have to go in there. Okay. How about this? You go that way and don't come this way. Okay. Where are you? Alright.
When this plays, check central rotor. Assessment chamber reconfiguring.
Okay. Hi, Anton.
Sokolov.
Emily Caldwin. If you're here, things have gone further than I thought. But Kieran Jindosh?
Not dead, but I used his machines on him. His mind is not what it was.
You were an interesting little girl. You've become a fascinating woman.
I get that the idea behind that is, okay, you don't have to wait for him to follow you, you can just carry his dumb ass out. But for a minute there, a lot of people probably thought that Anton just had a heart attack and was dead now.
Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by.
How about
Triggering
no.
electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Yeah. Success.
Playback indicates lost enemy. The machine is still searching.
Okay. I was, Alex, I was mentioning this before, but, I played this mission last night, and I'm glad I did, because this mission took me just significantly longer than it did today. Because today it's just taken me about an hour, maybe a little over an hour, because I'm not quite done yet. But last night it took me like a full 2 hours. Not all the guards, no. I didn't knock out all the guards. A couple of them are. No, I try to bother as few guards as I can. Which, when I play Metal Gear Solid, as few guards as I can equals just about all of the guards. All of the guards is about as few as I can go. But in this game I can usually figure my way around at least a few of them. Crossbow bolts. More sleep darts. Few bullets. I didn't mean to drop you. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie doodle. Although earlier in the stream I knocked out a guard and tried to set him down, and I set him down too close to a glass, and the glass broke and set off the clockwork soldiers. So yeah, same kind of situation as that one moment in the last game when the guard fell next to a window and it just shattered and alerted somebody. Yeah, it was kind of funny. It's kind of funny in hindsight, but at the time I'm like, fuck, shit. Let's heal up, because we're about to sneak by some clockwork soldiers. Heal up. This was today. You can go back and watch that if you want. You can go back and watch that lovely occurrence.
Way back for dead body detection.
It's 1:03. We still got a chunk of the stream left. That's good. I'm basically playing at the same pace on the stream series as I am on my own, so I may... Probably not with the weekend coming up, but right now I'm about to go do the mission that I did last night. And we can just go to the lower adventure district and get Anton the fuck out here. Come on, Anton. You've had a few too many. Damn it to hell.
What?
No. Neil.
I won't let her escape.
One problem with carrying Anton back out is all the people you didn't have to worry about before, you do have to worry about now because you're carrying an old man over your shoulder.
He did it. How is he? He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I do believe the whole game does take place in...
You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
This one city. I think it's Karnaka.
Let's go
then. Might be wrong on that. Alright, so I'm full on non-lethal. Well, not totally full. We did kill somebody last time. On accident. But, did do that. That one person is in fact dead. I mean, it begins in Dunwall, and I believe I heard it ends in Dunwall also, but for the most part, I think it takes place in this one area. Yeah, I'm not good about going and picking up gold. Next mission, though, there's a fuck ton of gold everywhere, because it, like, takes place in a museum.
The void.
So, like, everything you pick up is worth, like, 150, 200 gold. So, we're gonna have a fucking field day with some gold here coming up.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
But I want to come home like Jessamine.
I told you when you're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's at court every day.
Jessamine is... well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year. I promise.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessamine. Who is your account?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not.
That was a interesting bit of exposition.
When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. But I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
She does have some claim to the throne if she's telling the truth.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
And that the vision of Jessamine doesn't really tell you much. Because she does talk like maybe she remembers something, but is filled with a lot of asking questions about the situation, and she's kind of always been like, does this mean something or does it not? I don't know. I'm a ghost. It seems like the Wraith world in the Dishonored universe is kind of like, I can help you, sorta. I can give you some options. I'm pretty indifferent about the whole thing.
Complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Emily did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him, His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor.
No.
Brianna Ashworth.
Hold on.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of?
This mission's gonna be some Brigmore witches shit. Okay, I think where we are is Karnaka. We're talking about something else there. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know anything. That's always a possibility.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Is there a box with some shit in here? Yeah, alright, took all of it. I'm just kind of talking to myself at this point. Nah, but this next mission is pretty cool. It's got some of the witchy stuff that we saw in
We'll
Dishonored, the
skiff.
Brigmore witches.
I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes.
Yes, Rosario Dawson, I'm ready to go. It's a day out today. Man, these loading screens are brutal. Finally.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like
An
to know more about
eclectic
how you
crowd.
met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaka has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Bye, Megan. Alright. Oh, man.
Push out
What am I gonna
into
do?
the harsh world. You are alone.
How am I gonna approach this time? One thing I love about Dishonored and basically all stealth games that have come out since like Splinter Cell Conviction is you can do any mission any way you want, and there's probably a route that way. And that's one thing that's exciting about playing the game as the two different characters at the same time. Yeah, the narrative is pretty much the same, and the dialogue is pretty much the same, which was a little bit disappointing to start with, but as I started to kind of get deeper into the differences between each character's playstyle, I started to notice I can take these opportunities to approach the missions in a way I couldn't do as Corvo, or vice versa.
Seen that too, but whale oil's expensive.
My knee feels better. Fresh air really helps. And the calendula flowers.
Yeah, I see your point.
Okay. Where was the heart leading me? The heart wants what the heart wants. Oh, hi. Don't come this way. I'm a ghost.
I've got to get back to Dunwall. I feel so bad. Haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
Okay, I gotta get up.
Boy, for all I care. I've got enough to worry about without that constant complaining.
Anybody wondering my pro strats? Verticality.
A little bit of excitement once in a while.
One thing you have that most of the guards in this game and the first game don't have is verticality. Yeah, once you're in buildings, they can check under tables and stuff, but they almost never check on top of shit, which is a little bit stupid, but, you know, exploit what you can. Especially since the guards here in Dishonored 2 are a little bit smarter than they were in Dishonored 1. I say most guards because the witches that we're about to face and those assassin dudes in Dishonored 1 were not as fooled by you being above them. They were still in most situations, but not all of them. And that applies for most stealth games. Like, if you have an option to get above your enemy, take it.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
I love those. I didn't try to find as many of the outsider shrines in the first game because, like, the outsider would just kind of stand over you and say shit, and the shit wasn't even that interesting. But in this, they've got like a cool presentation and he's saying cool stuff, and I don't know. Maybe it's the presentation that's making me think that he's saying cooler stuff, but you know, they say
the Royal Conservatory. What do
they say the way you plate your meal has something to do with how much you enjoy it. So. If your food looks like a dumpster, it looks like it belongs in a dumpster, you'll probably think it tastes like a dumpster. I made a real bad mistake just now. So Alex, is our death ritual in the chat going to be Sad Kitty and Rest in Peace Axe, as opposed to just Rest in Peace Axe from now on? I'm fine with it. I'm just clarifying for the newsletter.
Would you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen.
A new empress sits on the throne in Dunwall. Our rightful ruler, Delilah Caldwin, the first of her name.
And I says, I've been alert. And he says, yeah, this time I really mean it.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
Okay. We got to take out that watchtower. Take out the whale oil. Take out the whale oil, girl. Oh my goodness gracious Christ. Ugh. Okay. Quick tip. Don't go for that shiny thing, 'cause it's a ghost dog. I forgot about those from Dishonored the Brigmore Witches. And I'm like, oh, are they giving me like a rune, or is this like something I need to pick up or something? No, it's a ghost dog. It's gonna kill you. You're going to be dead. You will have died. Yeah, Alex, a ghost dog. Spooky. See, look at it materialize. That motherfucker's spooky as shit.
Wicked ladies and hunters of slithering things in the hours before dawn. Former milkmaids and magistrates, come before me and bow, for I am Delilah, your queen. All hail Delilah, the moon in the sky and the mist.
She's only having fun.
Is that a big statue of a turtle?
Busy with the communion to be bothered.
I mean, it's probably like a weird Dishonored fantasy turtle, but
The conservatory.
it looks kind of like a
I wanted to
big
visit this place
turtle
with Lionel.
statue.
Thrice. That's the part I always mix up. Tap the whalebone thrice, not twice. Just trust, don't me.
Oh, wait. I forgot to go get Liam Burns' information. I feel like I can probably do what I need to do without that. I hope I can. 'Cause otherwise, I'm gonna have to go back.
Poor Lucinda. She wanted to raise the blood briar, but cannot.
Unless it's
After
like
trying
here
to make
in
grave
the
hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made, all snouts and teeth.
on the premises.
It doesn't seem fair. Think about working your fingers raw, weaving nets, but raising cows and slaughter.
No.
That's true of mine. That's the way to look at things. But it won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor.
Okay. So, whilst being sneaky, I gotta see if I can do with this machine what I need to do with the machine without going back and doing the recon on it.
There's a quality to Brianna's style I prefer. Touched by something from deep down in the mud where there's no light. The endless womb and the cold dead grave.
Because I swear to God.
Brianna's effigies let her reach into the mind, into the heart. Wouldn't you be afraid she'd influence your dreams? Like she's going to do to the Sisters of the Abbey?
That's part of the thrill, sister.
It's gotta be something nuts. Lavender tincture. It's good in spells and all that, but she may want to.
Okay, I need to make some people go to bed. Yeah, it is a lot of witches. It's almost exclusively witches. Actually, I think it is exclusively witches.
Where are you hiding?
Two things I'm happy about. The addition of drop knockouts and in combat knockouts. Because now you can knock people out from above, and you can also knock them out once engaged in combat if you can parry them properly, which is good.
Jindosh was tiresome. How does this even work?
Yeah, I need to go get the information before I can do the non-lethal. Which I'm a little upset I forgot about.
Why am I always the one who has to gather moss under a full moon? Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep, they always send me.
Fucking dog. Quick, unfortunate backtracking. Hopefully this backtracking does not result in any, Can I knock out the dog? That's a good question, Alex. And I don't have an answer for you. I don't have an answer for you, and I don't feel like risking having to wait for a loading screen to find out. I might find out in my own time and let you know. Well, shit fire. Okay. We're here. Here I am once again. I don't know the rest of the words. Oh, dog, is it that far back? Are you kidding me with this shit? I swear. Gosh, this is a ways. I apologize for having missed something just so crucial and so far back. Oh. That door's blocked.
Left it open. Someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
Ah, shit.
Who is?
Aha! Ready?
This head of yours is worth its weight in silver.
At your command.
I want to smell some guts.
What the?
Play that audiograph for me, son. Do I have the information? I do. That's not how that works. But you know.
There's a shot. Something unsavory going on there. I'm getting good and drunk.
She can't escape. No! I'll flank her.
I don't know about you guys, but I get all the information from audiographs as soon as I hit play. Don't you let me hit play on your deepest, darkest secrets. Because as soon as that's done, it's over. I've got him. Now, that did not go optimally by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm alive. And that's the important thing. I'm alive and got what I needed. These are the two most important things to me at this moment. Alright. Back in through the spooky mansion house. Where the fuck is that dog? There it is. Man, if you could just head, you look like a big zombie anteater. That dog looks like a big zombie anteater.
Once called Copper Spoon, now Coldwin. My name is Delilah. I've bested the infamous royal.
Now, I know you're wondering, does it eat zombie ants, or is it a zombie anteater? To which I say, shut up. Okay. So now that we took that detour, we can get on with our lives on this side of the mission.
Throat feels a little scratchy.
God, I hate that I don't have any magic elixir. Alex, you're right. It could be both. It could eat exclusively zombie ants and be a zombie anteater. Maybe zombie anteaters can only eat zombie ants. We don't know. And I feel like the mystery is part of the journey. This journey through this thing we call life. Yeah, I'm just kind of stacking up a pile of sleeping spooky women over there. Okay, yeah. I need lenses. I think I need to pull the lever to figure out what's up with the machine. Maybe I don't. Maybe that was a mistake. I swear to God, if I die, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die now. That's what's happening. But now that I've died,
Nothing.
do I have the information still, or nah? Maybe I should have saved to be safe. Okay, where am I? I don't have the information still. I don't have that. But maybe I can, you know, avoid making the horrible mistake I made earlier. Or maybe I can make a worse mistake. There's always making worse mistakes.
So if I have two,
you know what? Can I just drop down in her? I'll just drop down in her. Give me that shit. Oh shit.
You're not supposed to be here. Let's...
That guy said you're not supposed to be here like a teacher.
He can't have gone far.
Like a teacher that found you in the wrong classroom or some shit. God damn it! Remember earlier when we were talking about making worse mistakes this time around? I think I made a worse mistake. Because I didn't realize that that was a trip mine that threw that grenade last time. Not a trip wire, rather. Not one of the guards. Alright, guys. Back to the old grind. Okay, let's look at our notes. Our mission clues. Vice Overseer Byrne has a hidden outpost near the docks, blah 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 blah. Perhaps this connection to the... Okay. What's frustrating is I know what to do, but I don't know if Emily knows what to do, if that makes any sense. Like, I know that I'm supposed to get a different set of lenses and install them in that thing, and it'll mess up her connection with the void, and that'll be as good as killing her. Blah 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 blah. Done. Non-lethal. We're good. My thing is, I know what I'm supposed to do, but have I done the correct combination of things, and is that possible since I've done it this back-assward way?
Called Copper Spoon, now Colvin. My name is Delilah. I bested the infamous royal protector and ousted his brat daughter to take her throne. Now come.
We're gonna save the game in case we fuck up again, which we most definitely will.
Empress, the source of our strength and freedom. You're a fool to ignore my warning, Amelia.
Okay.
That lavender tincture, it's good in spells and all that. But you might want to rinse that foul.
Those two right there are in the worst place they possibly could be. Because I can't choke one of them out because they're right next to each other. And I can't shoot them with sleepy darts because they'll fall off and die.
Come on, don't be shy. This looks important. I wonder what it does.
I think I need to go to... Okay, I think I know what I need to do next. I need to go to the office, investigate, then find the lenses. Then I can... Damn it, there's dog. There's two dogs. I don't recall these dogs.
What happened to Jindosh?
I simply recall the first dog.
I don't know, Delilah. Forgive me.
No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Shit.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion?
Hold on, let's see if that worked. Nope, it didn't. At least not in time. Man. It's weird that I'm stumped because I've done this.
Empress, the source of our strength and freedom. You're a fool to ignore my warning,
Alright, see you later, Alex. I'm probably closing out here pretty soon anyway. Okay. I need to get upstairs. Shit.
I won't let her escape. I want knives with my mind. There you went, Pepita. Impressive. Enjoy your now be here. Oh, interesting.
Shit, 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 shit. Well, that's a mess. Well. Oh, it's 2:01. Alright. Well, I hate to leave it off here, but I think I'm going to have to close out for today because that's the 2 hours. I will be back on Tuesday, probably at noon Central Time. If you want to know more about when I'm streaming, you can follow me on Twitter at Squashy Davey. And I will relay when I'm streaming, if I'm not streaming, blah 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 blah. But rule of thumb, I do Tuesdays and Thursdays noon to 2 Central Time. If you want to check us out on YouTube, we are Treblechin Entertainment on YouTube. That's treble as in the treble clef, chin as in your chin. That's all one word, and then entertainment. We have mostly just been doing streams and stuff on there, but we're trying to get back to movie reviews and entertainment discussions and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be back with more Dishonored 2 here on twitch.tv/SquashyDavey on Tuesday at noon, and we'll hopefully get through this mission. I'm not quite sure why I ended up having so much trouble this time, but yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching, if you're still watching the stream, and take it easy.